Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere.
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Wasn't Hogarth one of Milver Street's key subjects? Doubt a Vigilant will sweeten to a corporate recruitment campaign, but I suppose it costs nothing to go and speak with him.
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Gray gone astray?
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden. Appeared right out of the aether. Just as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, you caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintrott.
Sabotage and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity. Our enemies envy our pride.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition, both, about which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes the pinnacle of social order.
Say, you are every bit you seem, yes? Thoroughly on the up and up and in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of Red Cloak.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
To guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy.
Say now, no need to get tough. You saw through my ruse, fine. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of the herd around here. A reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
Or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have everything we need.
I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purple Berry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guessed their influence right off, what with my assertive attitude and all. I laugh at danger. I hand make my own luck. That character is a revelation. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
You cannot hide. Now, do tell, what is the latest word from the field?
Sources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working with and through the sovereign devised
Of course. Toodle. Hey there, go-getter.
designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack.
species can unbalance even the most
Hey there, go-getter.
ecosystem, like those nettles.
Why, hello again. Any new business to discuss involving secret sympathies and sugary As a recent convertee to Auntie's Choice, I'd be... Well, ever since he became interim chief mechanist, he's been Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? With a wildly obstreperous theatrical air? An audacious proposal. Yet this place, despite its recent humidity, remains comfortable and familiar. With a full case, I might gorge upon such sweet goodness. Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth... I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy my gastronomical urges and risk-taking attitude. No, I couldn't leave unless Hogarth ordered everyone to go. Righto. Well, you seem rather confident. Best...
Record states as follows.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Of course.
Doctrinatory falsity.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take free. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium initiating.
Herself designed it, and the Sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of...
Simply saying I'd rest easier if he'd been assigned to it.
The Sovereign provides. The system
dictates we remain productive.
of the Sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.
Of contentment and plenty. We have purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
Fearless is that Auntie's Choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
Prudence dictates we may...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I've enough. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you. Ah, you do look like you know what you're talking about. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individuals. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You almost make that sound reasonable. Huh? The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Plenty of the structures below. If I were you, I'd try... All right.
Has the Sovereign said how many of those...
Is now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment? I wouldn't want to be inconvenient.
From the lowliest subject to the most exalted vigilant, we must all fulfill our duty.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, stay in the system.
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors, but I may just invite him over to make it this.
Facility. But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous in the Sovereign. Cogs in the Great War Machine.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything's splendid. I was tempted to feel sad after the ocean flooded my house.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons. The base individualists within Auntie's Choice. Though don't fret, the system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it an extra added seal for now, just to
This wildly unfettered personal freedom pervades every aspect of life in Auntie's Choice. Choice is in the name for...
That doesn't sound like a sanctioned communique.
The announcer's voice is smooth, mellifluous, persuasive.
Nomination for yourselves. So pack your bags and get ready to think for yourself, choose for yourself.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. It was splendid.